for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron. Cancer, today we're going to cover your overall energy. We're going to cover who you're connecting with in love and what your situation is going into 2024. This is a timeless reading, so if you find it at another time, there may be messages for you. However, we are projecting as of today, for those of you who are watching in current day. I get that currently you are calling in a soulmate when it comes to love. You got the soulmate card with the 41, which reduces to a 5 in numerology at the bottom of the deck. This indicates a change happening in your love life. The change has to do with an opportunity that you seek or that you see in another person. There's a change in the wind card as well here. I get that you have a placement, possibly your Venus placement, that indicates how you love to be loved. And it could be in Pisces or in another water sign. I get that your idea of love, your vision for love has changed over time. For many of you, Cancer, I get that you, for the first time possibly in your life, have this positive outlook when it comes to romance, when it comes to finding a partner. I do believe there's an ex or someone who you've dated before. If it's not an ex, it may be somebody you've known from the past, someone you have unfinished business with, who is coming into your energy and into your reading here. There are some things from your past that you're working on cleaning up and clearing up that tend to hold you, to weigh you down or hold you back when it comes to connecting romantically. So the change in the wind, the change in your fates that is coming as you enter this new year is very strongly correlated and linked with cleaning up this energy of feeling orphaned, feeling abandoned, feeling not enough, feeling not whole. There's some form of emptiness inside, Cancer, that you've had, that you've experienced since perhaps you were a child. Almost like a missing piece. You may have been missing the affection or the attention of a parent when you were younger. The nest, I get the nest that you were raised in was not one that was nurturing necessarily, right? So something about your childhood is coming up here as some form of baggage or weight that holds you down or holds you back when it comes to connecting romantically with other people, Cancer. But I see that your imagination is wide open, your mind is wide open, you're seeing possibilities when it comes to love. Perhaps someone has inspired this in you, Cancer, or will inspire this in you in the near future. I get that you're calling in a soulmate. Again, you're calling in a soulmate who is bringing you peace of mind, who makes your heart feel peaceful, your mind feel peaceful. There's important information this person will share with you or that you will glean from this relationship. It's someone who may help you uncover a whole new world, kind of like when someone's never gone underwater to see what's under the sea. I get this image of a diver or someone snorkeling who for the very first time sees like a coral reef or a little baby turtle underwater. I get this energy of discovery. That's the word I'm looking for here, Cancer. You're meeting someone, a soulmate, who helps you discover your inner peace, who helps you face those inner demons you've dealt with as a child, that haven't quite allowed you to repair or smooth over this last little bit of emptiness or incompleteness that haunts you, Cancer. I get here that this is the yin to your yang, so they are going to have very compatible energy with you, this person that you're calling in. If you haven't already met them, I do believe you will meet them very soon, like within 1 month. I get within 1 to 3 months. So if you haven't already met them, you may meet them within 1 to 3 months. If you've met them already, you may have only known them for about a month. And I do get that something significant will be happening around March of next year. And then you do get someone here with which you have unfinished business, Cancer. There's unfinished business with someone that's coming into your energy during this reading. I don't know if it's the same person or if it's an ex, but this unfinished business card, I get memories, very heavily memories, something that ended with someone will be presenting itself again in your life. It requires and demands resolution. There's mental anguish on the side of someone here. So this could be unfinished business from a past life, or it could be an ex that's still hanging on to your energy here, Cancer. We'll have to clarify this one, but I get this energy very strongly in your reading, and it feels very differently than the energy of your soulmate here. Because look at the energy of your soulmate is that of peace, tranquility, satisfaction, caring, generosity, nurturing, exactly the feeling that you've been missing in your life, Cancer, exactly what you were yearning for since childhood, the things that were not included in your nest that you really knew that you deserved and haven't received from a parent or, from whoever raised you. If it wasn't parents, if it was like grandparents or another parental figure, you still feel this piece that's been missing from your life when it comes to love. So we'll get more with the tarot for unfinished business to see what that's about, to give you any information you may need going into the new year. I'm going to go ahead and read the information for these 2 runes. And the first rune here that I pulled is for the energy of your overall life going into 2024, what you can expect going into 2024, what you need to be aware of. And this one here is for your romantic life, what you can expect when it comes to romance and what you need to be aware of when it comes to your romantic connections. The first one is Sowelu. These are Viking runes. Sowelu stands for wholeness and the sun. So this is like getting the sun card in the tarot, which is a major arcana. So as we talked about, there seems to be something that was holding you back that kept you from feeling whole. And with this rune, what I'm getting is that your life will feel complete as you enter this new year. Perhaps this person will help you to feel complete. They are going to be the yin to your yang. But with regards to your life, this rune represents seeking wholeness in the spiritual warrior's quest. So you're coming up as a spiritual warrior, as someone who's striving to become whole, which you technically already are, Cancer. But you're striving to find yourself, to find that peace, to heal that wound that caused a rupture in your inner stability, in your inner structure, in your inner peace. This rune doesn't really have a reverse position. It is a very powerful rune. So it's not something that is warning you. It's more so something that's inviting you and encouraging you to move forward as you are, because you've done a lot of work on yourself, Cancer, and you're this close, and Spirit wants you to know that you will get there. In this new year, you're resonating with the number 17 of the faith, with abundance, with increased abundance, with increased fulfillment and alignment with your truest self, with the truest version of yourself who is already whole and complete, Cancer. So the person coming into your energy is likely going to help you take that final step into expansion and spiritual ascension that you were hesitating to take, perhaps because of underlying fears or unconscious fears from your childhood. This person is going to aid you in expressing your feelings and in improving your communication, Cancer. If you're someone who is impulsive, I do get that going into the new year, you're turning a new leaf and you are trying to do things in a more practical manner, in a more grounded fashion, in a more organized fashion. You're trying to follow the rules that you've learned of the game. So like you've learned how to proceed in life. You've seen examples. You've watched other people do it, and you're setting goals for yourself in this new year, Cancer. Grown-up goals, adulting goals that you want to achieve, and that perhaps in the past you didn't feel able to, you didn't feel competent enough to achieve, but now you're feeling powerful, you're feeling more like yourself, you're feeling more capable, and you're putting into practice things you've known for a long time but haven't had the desire, the courage, the motivation to put in place. So I do see here that you're entering the year in a very organized, structured fashion, that you're going to try to do things by the book, that you are going to continue to follow your dreams and your imagination, but you're going to do them step by step in a practical manner. So I do get the energy that you're moving slowly but surely into a position of success and abundance as you start the new year here. For the second rune, that one is called Growth. It represents growth. It's called Rakana. It's also represented by the birch tree. This rune represents fertility, both symbolically and in actuality. So it's possible that you are meeting a partner, a soulmate, who you want to have children with, or who you will be practicing having children with going into the new year. This fertility rune, it represents growth, abundance. It can represent the blossoming or ripening of energy, including new babies, including, new love, etc. But Cancer, what this rune is telling me is that this person may be the one, your soulmate, who helps you feel complete because they allow you the space, the gentleness to come forward, to express your needs and desires, to express those broken pieces of you that you try to hide away from others. And without bringing them to the light, you cannot fix those wounds. So this person's allowing you to heal in a very beautiful fashion. I see that you're connecting with a soulmate who is kind of putting that last piece of the puzzle in place for you to be whole again, for you to give yourself the gentleness that you deserve, but to persevere and persist through the challenges, through those last little hurdles that you're working through to restructure and repair your soul. You're cleansing the darkness. You're doing the shadow work that is needed. And this person is going to be very patient with you, very generous with you, and very fair. And in so doing, they're going to allow you to let go of the fears and the resistance that you felt from these broken pieces of your childhood. All right, we're going to pull the tarot. I just want to get some information on this energy that came up for Unfinished Symphony. Spirit, show me Unfinished Symphony. We get the Knight of Wands. We get the Ten of Wands. The Seven of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Ten of Cups. Cancer, with these cards on the table, I get that you gave your heart, your soul. You opened up completely to someone in the past who left you. You felt used by this person. You chose them, and it's almost as if you chose the wrong cup in the Seven of Cups here. You were fully flowing love towards this person, but at some point they walked away from the connection. When something didn't suit them, they walked away. They weren't willing to work through the challenging parts of life. They weren't willing to make some type of sacrifice that was required for the connection to work. This may be someone who went out partying and tried to hide it or didn't tell you, or prioritized partying over. They prioritized partying, their youthfulness, their friends, their desires above the relationship and the needs of the relationship, or even your own needs for stability. I get that you might be someone who really values gardening or like home life in general, like creating a home, nurturing plants. And you may have wanted children. You may have wanted to build a family, build a home with this person. And it seems like after having opened up to them, they hurt you in the worst way they could by abandoning the connection, by prioritizing other activities for their own enjoyment and benefit. And it made you feel, obviously it made you feel pretty shattered. Why is this person showing up here? Oh boy. We got death and rebirth. This may be someone who is planning to come back into the picture, or someone you may just not have quite gotten over. Maybe this person haunts you. Yeah, we got the Five of Swords here, Cancer. The memories of this person, I did get memories when I first touched this card. The memories of this person still haunt you, of how your blood spilled on the snow. Meaning how gutted you felt by this person's actions, how confused they made you feel, because they didn't show any signs of wanting to walk away. They felt like they were all in, just like you. Like they made you feel foolish. They made a fool of you, Cancer. They made you feel foolish. They made you take that leap of faith, open up your whole heart. They made it feel safe for you to love. But it's almost as if they were pretending, they were not sincere, because the minute that something didn't go their way or wasn't the way they needed or wanted, they walked away from you. The moment they were challenged by something, like the moment they were required to give, they couldn't reciprocate or wouldn't. Yeah, I get that this person still haunts you. They always like to go out and party. Like they prioritize their friends, their family, their own enjoyment. What else? Why is this person coming up here? This is an ex. Why are they coming up here? Yeah, again, they prioritized other people. They prioritized their friends. You may have suspected that they could be cheating, or like they would claim they were with their friends, but they were like always out and about or acting shady or posting pictures of them in places where it made you feel like they didn't prioritize you. For some of you, this person could have been at a distance from you physically. And at some point you just felt like they pulled away. Like they weren't sincere with their emotions. It's almost as if they were acting, and eventually you did catch on to that, eventually. But it took some time, and by then you were already hurt. You were already invested. You were already in that crumbling tower, Cancer. Your heart was crushed. So why is this person coming up in the reading? I don't know if this is someone coming back into your life, or like, why are they here? Okay. Get the Hermit and the Chariot. Yeah, this person still thinks about you. For some of you, this person may be moving closer to your area, and they may reach out and want to reconnect. Even though they hurt you in the past, the circumstances have changed, and this person from your past may be trying to repair things. They may be trying to come back in. They're definitely energetically connected to you, and they have not let go of the connection in their mind either. All right, let's move on. I'm going to clarify to see if this is your soulmate, the one that you're calling in, or if this is just, I felt they were separate energies, so I'm just going to double check. Please clarify soulmate. Spirit, clarify soulmate and peace. Who is this peaceful person? Is it the same person? Is it someone else? Clarify soulmates and peace. For some of you, it is someone from your past. We got the Ten of Wands again. We got the Page of Wands, the party person, and then the Five of Cups. So yeah, the person that couldn't make up their mind before, the person that couldn't invest, they may be back in the picture here soon. And they They may have fixed something or turned over a new leaf, and they may want back into your life here. So that is for some of you. Some of you have been wishing for this person to return, to change, to like be able to offer you what it is you were looking for from them to begin with. All right. Anything else that comes up here, Spirit? Is there anyone else in Cancer's energy? Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. There's definitely a choice coming your way. Six of Swords. An Ace of Wands. You're going to be faced with a choice, Cancer. You're going to be faced with a choice, with a new opportunity. Fate is putting someone new in your path. Fate is putting someone new in your path during a time where you've been holding back your energy because you can't see past this connection you had with your ex because it impacted you so deeply. Yet someone's coming into the picture, someone new. So you're going to have options. You got the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. You're going to have options in love. Could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra. Could be a Taurus. I got Taurus very strongly. Could be a Capricorn. There is distance between you and the person that's coming in. They could meet you in a very unexpected fashion. The new person is also connecting with you, I see here, very much on a soul level. And we did get soulmate earlier, so you're attracting a new soulmate into your life. This person may also love to travel. When they come into your picture, they're gonna completely jostle your mind. They're gonna, like when you make egg beaters. I got that visual. Somebody like beating eggs in the kitchen like this, like stirring them really fast. I don't cook, so I don't have a lot of reference material here, but I got someone who's just stirring up eggs with a little stirry thing. And oh, look how the birds connect here. It's going to start with confusion, and then it's going to lead to feelings of improvement within you, like your North Star. Could be an Aquarius. For some of you, Four Cups, you had the Four Pentacles earlier. You're going to be very dissatisfied or unsure of whether or not to move towards this person, the new person that's coming in. Because for many of you, they do live at a distance. We got the travel and distance cards, like the waiting for your ships to come in card. So for some of you, you're going to be unsure at first if this is someone you can build a family with, who you can build a home with, who you can live with long term. You don't want to waste any time, Cancer, on like a connection that wouldn't make sense practically. Like I said in the beginning of your reading, you're trying to do things by the book. You're trying to enter the new year with very practical goals for yourself. You don't want to be impulsive anymore. That's the old you. That's the younger you. You've grown, you've evolved. And so when it comes to romantic partnerships, you're looking for a person who can fulfill the role of like a life partner, who can complete the picture you have imagined for your future. And that picture does involve children, it involves pets. For some of you, at least one dog, if not more. You want to make sure not to give in to temptation as you enter the new year. So you're going to be very selective after having experienced what you did with your ex. You're going to be very selective of who you allow into your energy. You've built a home for yourself and a home life that is quite stable. You've got a pretty decent job. Your emotions are finally in check for the most part. Finally in check for the most part, because you're still grieving this piece of you that's gone. Like with the orphaned energy, you still feel left out, shut out, rejected, neglected in some way. There's some wound that still needs to heal about that. And it has a lot to do with the way that your past relationship ended, with being left, with people leaving your life unexpectedly, with things not working out. So you're tired of relationships breaking down, breaking apart, not having longevity. Like you want very much so to experience true love and instability with someone in love, like in a romantic connection. So you're being very careful who you allow in. You're looking for the yin to your yang, the person who makes you feel complete. This is the same as the Sun card, this rune here. When you find that last final missing piece to the puzzle, you will know it, Cancer, because it's like finding the key to the door that was right next to you the whole time. So this is definitely a soulmate that will have a big impact in your life if you allow it. Let's get some spiritual guidance. Spirit, show me advice for Cancer. Show me advice for Cancer. There are two people in this reading. We're going to do their ex, what's going on with their ex first, and then we'll do the new person. Okay. Flirting. What else? Finances and career. One more. Okay, we got 3. Worth waiting for. Let go of control issues. And very soon. So for some of you, you're going to have your ex come back into the picture. They're going to be possibly like coming in very soon to offer you another opportunity at this connection. If this was someone who was controlling, they may be coming in a lot softer, in a very flirty energy. They may be offering to help with like the bills, with splitting the financial burdens in the relationship if that wasn't something they were doing before. I think they're coming in with that offer here. However, they're probably coming in around the same time as this new love, because we have this at the bottom of the deck. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So they may be coming in around the same time as this new person. I think we said about a month to 3 months is the time frame that I was getting. Okay, show me what's going on for the new person. Any guidance? Anything Cancer needs to know with regard to the new person, Spirit? Free yourself. What else? I got with this one falling on the devil. Free yourself from toxicity and temptation. So it's almost as if this is a test for you, Cancer. You've been wanting completeness, wholeness. You've been wanting a soulmate. You're going to be receiving a message an unexpected message, possibly from this ex, just as your new person is being delivered to you. You got, with this new person, you got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you guys together. So I'm getting the sense here that you have a true soulmate opportunity here coming in from spirit. Oh my God, you got release your ex. Holy shoot. You got release your ex, calling in your soulmate, free yourself. Can't be any clearer. And then wedding at the bottom of the deck. Cancer. Cancer, this is clear to me, very clear to me. As you are getting ready to meet the love of your life, the soulmate that you're meant to be with, the person you're meant to marry, as you meet this person, Cancer, as always, you're tested one final time to see if you're sure about what you want and willing to grab it and willing to let go of the toxicity of the things from the past, of the unfinished business, of the pain that's been holding you back. I want to show you this card that was down here. It's time to clean it up. It's time to clean up any baggage so that you can move on. So your ex may have an ex coming back in to flirt with you, to promise you that things will be better, that they're going to be less controlling, that they're going to collaborate with you when it comes to finances. You're going to have like everything you want to hear from your ex be thrown at you. Just as you're meeting this brand new person, Cancer. So keep that in mind and be warned. This seems to me kind of like a test. Can you really do things the right way for the highest good? Or are you going to be tempted by this ex coming back in who you wanted closure with and never got, who you felt rejected by, who you felt like walked away from you before you were ready? Are you willing to give up the possibility of this new connection, this new love, to try and rekindle things with an ex? This will be a big test for you. Do let me know in the comments if you resonated with any of this, Cancer. I do love to hear your stories. I don't know what you're going to choose here, but I got very positive energy, so I'll say this in closing. I got very positive, nurturing, beautiful, bountiful energy from your new person. And I got very dark energy from your ex-person. And the guidance here is very clear. Release your ex, free yourself if you want to call in your new soulmate, Cancer. So I will leave it in your hands. I will leave it up to you. Think on it. Meditate on it. Best wishes, love and light, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care.